it's not just that Kyrsten Sinema has declared she's now an independent, and we're just so bipartisan, and I need to be able to collect money from both sides of the aisle. And fossil fuel companies have been really raring to go. But we also found out this week that Kyrsten Sinema has a side hustle, you people. Side hustle. And this is from Christina Catarucci from Slate, who did a little deep dive into probably not a crucial, not a critical story. It's not a climate change story, but she basically found out that someone under the same name as Kyrsten Sinema, which is the most Gen X thing you could do, not even trying to like hide your name or whatever, has been selling designer goods on Facebook Marketplace and has like an incredible rating. And she herself decided to buy some old Bottega Veneta shoes, which, by the way, look at these corny ass, like the black and white flowers on the side. Like, it's just so Kyrsten Sinema.
I
She
can't
decides, sorry, not a Bottega Veneta, Badgley Mischka. I don't know how to say that. Bagley Mischka. They're also designer heels. So she figures out that Kyrsten Sinema has been openly selling all these clothes and like, okay, here we go. $215 cycling ensemble, a $25 trucker hat, which is just, of course, she still wear, like, Kyrsten Sinema is the Von Dutch of the Senate. Still wears this. $115 fitness tracker ring, $80 cycling jersey, $500 bicycle travel case. We know she bikes. She's fairly athletic. She's selling all this stuff. And that not only was she selling it, but she was like responding to this woman's inquiries about the heels in record time. Like, her response rate is really good. Could it be that the same woman who has been voting down a $15 minimum wage, who doesn't have the time to look her own constituents in the eyes while they plead with her to help the Biden agenda, the radical Biden agenda, in air quotes. Please, please, please continue things like the child tax credit. Hey, pass the DREAM Act. Do fucking something. That she's on Facebook Marketplace selling her old designer ugly ass goods because they don't go with her new different colored purple wigs.
What do you expect her to pay attention? You expect her to meet with constituents? You expect her to, like, she has a lot of time on her hands because she doesn't have any obligations to her constituents. That frees up tons of time.
Right. And like, initially I was like, this is so funny, it's so on brand. And like, you know, this writer is basically like, we last week were like, what would Kyrsten Sinema do were she not in the Senate? You know, it seems like I was saying she's like a buyer for Hot Topic, or, you know, Forever 21, RIP. Or like, you know, someone said she was a wedding planner, but clearly like themed, like poodle themed weddings or something awful. Here's what she's doing in her spare time. And initially I thought it was funny. And then I just started to get really mad. Like that someone, a senator would have this much time on their hands. And this is the shit that they're doing. Like, this is what a 16-year-old does. Like,
yeah, look, if this was the only thing like this, I wouldn't necessarily mind it. It's being kind of like thrifty, wanting to, you know, save money. Like, you're contributing to, you know, rather than people just going and buying more clothes, which has a negative environmental impact, they're recycling. But for me, I don't think that this is her side hustle. I think she's just a side hustle. She's interning at a winery, and then she's doing a marathon, and then she's doing this. She's eat, pray, loving when she should be meeting, reading, writing legislation, voting for things that, like, she'll find something else in 2 months. She's just living her best life when she's supposed to be doing her damn job.
Yes. She definitely is like starting like a crystal, like, prayer circle in the Senate to be like, I think we need to bring people together, more bipartisanship. And so I've got this rose quartz and this, I don't know, turquoise. Those are the only, I just go into the crystal shop and I go, hey, which one gives me money? And they're like, I think you mean this precious. Thank you. Bye. Like, that's what I do. I obviously pay for it. But, and then I go like, isn't it weird that I'm paying for something that's supposed to give me money? And then I walk away
If
mad.
it was a guarantee for money, why are they selling it at all? Just
Exactly.
keep it.
Why don't they
Make
just
more?
sell money? Anyway,
Anyway,
um,
it's just she's the worst. She's the absolute
she's the worst, and this makes so much sense. And I hope people troll the shit out of her on Facebook Marketplace. And it is so perfect that she's on the Facebook Marketplace instead of like Poshmark, which I think a lot of people sell stuff on, or even like eBay. But the Facebook Marketplace is like, it's so Gen Z or Gen X. Sorry, I
Mhm.
forget. Ugh.
On Gen Z, I think they sell it on Snapchat. I think is how that works.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
She's
Ugh.
anywho, yeah,
Ugh.
let's go troll her. Let's go try to like, dude, if she was on eBay, I'd bid up her shit and then like not pay, you know what I'm saying? Actually,
Can I say really fast?
yeah.
I have very, very rarely sold anything on eBay, let alone a piece of clothing. But I once sold a pair of boots that I got that didn't fit me. So I sold them on eBay. I sold them to a guy, and like, I don't make $1 billion. So if I sell a pair of boots for like $200, that's money that matters to me. That's why I'm selling it, is because I can't
Yeah.
afford it. So I sold it to him, and he sent me a message after saying that they were different sizes, which they very much were not. That doesn't make any sense. Why would they be? And so he appealed to eBay to not have to pay me, and they sided with him. It was just a scam. He just stole the boots effectively, which was a devastating experience for me because I could not afford to lose that money. But now I just hold out hope that, I don't know, maybe that happens to Kyrsten Sinema, and she certainly
Yes.
deserves it more than I did back in
That's
the
what we
day.
should do. Yes, I just actually bought a rug that I think I'm allergic to. So hey, everyone's crushing it trying to buy I buy stuff on OfferUp. And I think everyone in the house is allergic to this new rug. It's beautiful, but it is full of allergens. What's going on, Frantifa? If you haven't already, subscribe to this channel right now. Hit that button. And also, you can become a patron and support the show every single week. Get access to bonus episodes and exclusive merchandise. Patreon.com/bitchuation room. Do it.